G'day guys, welcome back to this videos. Okay, this is going to be what is a part 2 of the seminar in what's in the box again. Mate, this box is getting so famous in these mystery videos. So, as I said last time, you know, it's always hard to come up with a topic to talk about, but you need a yumcha to get the ball going. If you don't have the old yumcha going, you can't come up with the crap like my missus says. You know, you're full of shit. You know, you're full of shit. But as I said, I'm doing it for you guys. You guys are having a bit of a laugh. You know, I don't take it seriously, but you'll also learn some information over time that I'm an old person, you know. But as I said, guys, the yumcha has to go down to get the conversation going. So, yeah, man, hurry up and tell us what's in the box. Come, stop drinking. It's like you're at a bar. You know, you haven't seen me when I'm at a bar, you know. But as I said, you know, I need to get the conversation going. All right. As I said, this is a continuation of another one. And I keep telling you guys, if you want to save your boards, you do have to listen. If you don't want to listen, I don't give a shit. It's not my loss. So what's in this box? Yeah, all right. This is part 2. Okay, this is the story is, there it is there, mate. The old Turtles board of the Corrosion story. This is the continuation of Corrosion. I've cleaned it all up. I gave it a clean. I've pulled out the EPROMs, but you know, the joke is, remember the other part 1 video, I'm pointing away like this, and that I didn't even notice. Okay, if you had a good look at it, I looked at it when I was playing back on it, and I saw it. Okay, what a bloody banana, mate! What a sun chow, you know, whatever. All right. Okay, you know, more like a stronzo, you know. Have a look at that. Check that out. All right, I'm gonna have 2 hands. You know, you can't do it with one. You've got to point with one and hold the other. There's no leg. There was actually no leg on there when I was pointing to the video. Play it back if you don't remember, because I go, well, I didn't even notice it. I'm actually wearing my glasses this time again, you know. So yeah, have a look. There is no leg in there. The legs have rusted away. Okay, this is what you call corrosion. Okay, well basically I call it's fucked. Okay, so there you go. Have a look at that. All right, you can't help that. It's just the rust, corrosion's eating away, and it's eating the IC's legs off and that. These are mask ROMs. You know, it's a one type hit wonders, you know, it's like those dance songs back in the 80s. You know, yeah, basically. So yeah, these are one hit, they're fucked, you know. So I pulled them all out. Some of them are pretty good. I read some of these to see if they're dead. Yep. Some of them are just 00 in the binary code. There's nothing left in them. They're just, I don't know what happened to this board. Basically, you know, so yeah, I checked them out. But I've actually burnt some new EPROMs. They're over here. I've got some new EPROMs. I've burned them. They're over there. I plugged them all in. But the problem is, continuation of this, the IC socket, I don't know if you can sort of see them, the IC sockets have got corrosion inside there. They've got surface rust. I didn't want to touch it yet. I put a new program that I burnt, you know, to suss that out to see if I get anything at the moment. What I'm getting at is the processor is doing a reset. There's a reset low. The clock's there, reset's low, and all that. So what I've got to do now is I've got to clean out. I've got to remove these IC sockets, and I'm going to tell you this, guys. Don't sit there and work on this if you got a solder sucker. And what a solder sucker is, it's not one of those persons who's a bit of a sucker, you know. A solder sucker is one of these, okay? It's the old-fashioned pump this and that. I don't recommend this. These boards, like I said to you, they are my favourite shit prick of a board to work on. Okay, so don't use one of these to work on these. You're gonna fuck it, trust me. I don't give a shit. If you don't want to listen to me, don't listen to me. I don't give a fuck, you know. But I'm telling you, I've had a couple that some people use bad desoldering stations, units, or whatever. These are a prick of a board. They're a 4-layer board. They got fucking, you've seen them in my other videos, watch them, whatever. I'm not promoting them, I'm just telling you the shit. The friggin' tracks on these, okay, are so fucking small. I think these Japanese were having bets in the factory, who can make it with the smallest tracks on a fucking board. All right? I'm serious. I fucking hate these, you know? Yeah, man, we've heard it. You hate this company. You hate Konami stuff. I'm just telling you, man. You need to have, I've paid good money getting better quality equipment to work on this, you know, to work on these boards. Like, have a look at that X-Men 6 player that I did. It's one of my other videos. I got it for a guy to repair. Mate, you couldn't see the workmanship I'd done on the board because you could tell by the soldering jobs underneath and the veers and all that crap. A good quality, you don't even notice it. That's this and that. But this board here, I got it from another arcade shop. It's like the old joke, you know, the mechanic drives a car from one mechanic to another mechanic. Yeah, man, we've been hearing the same jokes. Get new material. As I said, I got it. I said I'll have a quick geezer at it. I'll probably spend about half an hour on that, but I'll suck out the sockets. It don't take me long to suck out the sockets, and then I'll start doing that. Then I'll work about it. Depends on how far I'm going to go. So I've got no idea. Now, you could sort of see it. I have cleaned it with that special goo goo juice. Like a guy from Queensland's come up with that name, goo goo juice, you know, because he couldn't believe on that one of those other boards, that Pack 1 board that I had, how it came from that charcoal burnt board to that bloody, looks like he just came out of the factory type. So he's named it now. We're going to call it Goo Goo Juice, you know, because I'm not going to tell you what the secret is. It ain't bourbon. It ain't all. It ain't Jameson or anything, you know. But as I said to you, you know, the corrosion is still on the legs. You can sort of see it. The tarnish is still there, you know, but you can't get rid of that, you know. It started there, you know. It's the way this is mishandled, basically. Like I said to you in one of my other videos, okay, in one of my other videos, buy one of these containers. Like I said, it'll put it in there. It'll start absorbing the water and compensation. Somebody said about too much compensation. If you open it up, you might hear a couple of stories out of this with all the liquid in there. So you just put it in there. It'll do it. It'll stop it from happening to this, okay? As I said, you know, these are still holding their value. Shit, not working, whatever, you know? So, and yeah, man, you've ripped all the labels out. There's no label. The Konami label's not there. Dude, I had to clean all this shit up. Sometimes you get track rot underneath there where the sticker is because you get the sticker holding a bit of moisture, whatever. But this board here, it's got remember there was a sticker here called Bufu Wenka, whatever it was called here. You can sort of can't see it in there because it's the board here. It's more darker green than over here. Okay, this is a really light colour. I'm trying to sort of stop the glare in there. Mate, I've got no clue if this board was somewhere it's flat and the sun was baking on it, and this is like you're wearing suntan lotion and it stops you from getting burnt. So if you're in the sun, make sure you slip, slap the old sun cream lotion on there, you know. So because this is what happened, because on the bottom of the board, you've got to sort of see it. It's still nice and dark green. But around here, it's become alive. Yeah, man, stop spinning it around so you can't see that properly. So, yeah, you can sort of see it's gone dark. It's like the sun's been baking on this. So, yeah, I've got no idea what happened to these guys so far. So I thought I'd shoot part 2 on this video by after cleaning it and that to see what the story is. Oh, I've also noticed this, whatever this bloody thing is, I can't remember what the number is. Okay, it's got a broken chip there. The leg's been broken there. So I had a quick geezer out of that. So, yeah, so what I'm going to do is, as I said, I'm going to pull out the sockets, put new fresh sockets in, power it up, see what the story is, because this is your program, like I said to you in my first video. This is a program, okay, so I'm going to find out what the story, because this is the power of the graphics sprites and all the other shit. These are the graphic sprites, basically, sprites, more RAM, and all that crap, you know. So, yeah, I'm going to have a sticky nose at this board, but it's, as I said, that's me burping because of the bourbon's coming back up, the Jameson's coming back up. Yeah, it's in good nick, hasn't been molested, but it's just been, as I said, this is what you call corrosion. So there is other people talking about other stuff out there. I'm not bagging them, I'll give them credit, whatever. But as I said, if you want to save your boards, put some of these pill popping stuff inside. You know, as I said, I've got a few friends up in there, up in Queensland, because guys, if you don't know where Queensland is, it's up the top of Australia, okay, and it's really humid, okay. So they're putting some of this in their stuff. They actually said, yeah, man, we've been listening to you, you know, you've done the right thing, you're telling us, you know, and they're putting these in. I said, stop, don't eat them, you know. But, yeah, they're putting this in there and to save their boards, basically, you know. But, yeah, as I said to you, I'm doing all these videos for you guys. I know it takes me the time to come up with stories and all that. I'm not trying to make money out of this shit. I'm just trying to keep you guys, keeping this shit alive, basically, you know what I mean? As I said, you know, they're 30 years old, you know, they're 30 years old, you know. Like I said, you know, keep a look at some of the other boards, you know, they're nearly 40 years old and they're still in good nick because that's the way they've been stored and that. But this guy here, as I said, I told the guy, I said, I'll have a look at it, I'll get it, see what I can do for you. Don't hold my breath. Because the problem with this is now, how do I charge this other guy to work on this board? Because I said, this is a prick of a board to work on. If I bought it, yeah, okay, I'll spend the time and effort, you know, of the love. But how do you charge somebody else? You know, I could do something else in my own time and all that, you know. But how are you going to charge somebody stupid hours on all this shit? You know, it's like pinball boards, because I'll come back to the pinballs. Pinball boards, working on a pinball machine, mate, they're piss in the wind, mate. It's just easy to work on. There's nothing to it. There's no shit like this, mate, you know, because the pinball boards were designed to, you know, to repair on site to get the machine going. These are not repaired on site. You can't sit there with a solder sucker like I used to do repairing pinball machines. This is pricks, mate. This is, you know, and now I understand why those guys back in the days who were repairing game boards were stressed out and fucking cursing half of this shit. Now I understand what they're saying. So, again, you know, it's always hard to come up with a topic and that. But one thing, you know, you could always get, you know, burn other EEPROMs or whatever. Yeah, man, but they don't have the original stickers. Dude, as I said to you, mate, the software's still original. Who gives a shit, you know what I mean? The thing's going to work, you know. When you put it inside the machine, who's going to notice it? What type of frigging stickers? They've got no stickers or whatever. So, yeah, as I said, thanks for watching this one. You know, it's Pinball's videos. Is a passion, you know. Keep the love going. I keep saying it in all my videos. You know, it's not the time you put into it. It's the passion, you know what I mean? So, again, I just wanted to show you, you know, the young guy, my young R&D department goes, yeah, man, bring up Corrosion. Yeah, man, you keep hearing say the thing, same on, repeat stories again. We're just putting it, pounding it through your fucking heads like my parents were yelling at me, stop playing video games, you know. But what happens is I'm still fucking playing video games. All right, so as I said, thanks for watching this guy, you know. As I said, appreciate it. Keep the love going. Thanks, guys.